So in the latest state of the game, the developers of Division 2 showed us a graph on how they are going to fix the loot quality in the game. The graph indicates the rating of the loot on the x-axis, which is the horizontal line, and it shows the chance of getting said loot on the y-axis, which is the vertical line. In their changes for TU10.1, they will be pushing that point of origin a little bit further to the right, which means your overall loot drops will be getting a higher rating, you will be getting better loot overall. Now for a lot of people looking at this on paper, you will think it's actually great, but the reality is we will end up having the same problem based on the trajectory of this graph. The problem with this change is that it will only benefit people playing on hard and challenging difficulty. The horizontal line is a representation of the world difficulty in the game. You start on normal on the left and you end at legendary on the right side, because that is basically how your loot rating increases in the game. And based on this new curve for TU10.1, heroic and legendary loot will still end up being the same drop chance. It will still end up being the same thing. This means the difference in loot quality stops at heroic difficulty. There is no point playing legendary for better drops. Even your heroic drops has a high chance of seeing an okay drop quality, not the top tier or triple god rolls. This is why they need to make a change to the way the curve is made, and I have brought my own example to you guys, and let me know what you guys think about it. Right here is what the graph should look like. Instead of having a flat line towards the end, raise it so that it is worth the grind to go for some of this top tier and higher difficulties as well. At least for legendary being the hardest difficulty in the game, it should offer better chances of getting the top tier loot, because even if they don't mention it, the x-axis is still equivalent to the world difficulty scale, and because of how the loot is created, higher difficulty should always equal higher quality, and there should be a higher chance of getting all top quality loot at the highest level of difficulty in the game. This is why I felt like we need a little bit of bump right here on the legendary side of things, which is farthest to the right side of this graph. So that way, yes, you have this high chance of getting this average quality loot 60% on the left side, and then once you reach that challenging and heroic, you get a low chance of getting those top tier loot. However, when you get to legendary difficulty, people who are brave enough and strong enough to go ahead and play legendary will have a high chance of getting all those triple god rolls, which means you're not playing legendary just for bighorn. You're actually going to be playing legendary for better rolls of loot. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comment section. This is something that I put together after watching that state of the game, and I realized that we're still going to end up having the same problem because the trajectory and the way the graph is set, it still goes in the same direction. It comes from the very top on the left side and just flatlined towards the end. And it is something that I felt like it should have a little bit of a raise again in terms of drop chances in legendary difficulty. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.